everybody, it's Katie, here to talk to y'all about 50 Shades Darker. I wasn't originally planning on doing a review on this via vlog. I was going to write it all out, but after receiving such great feedback on the Sticky Sack House vlog, I decided, hey, what the heck, let's vlog this. That, and y'all can also see my crazy facial expressions that I made while reading this book. I also want to point out the irony in the fact that they call these books mom porn, which I really hate that, idea and genre. To me, I get a totally different mental picture when somebody says mom porn, and it has nothing to do with, anything I want to read or see. I think that's really gross. But I totally look like a mom right now, hair is all ratty, and I'm just looking all a mess. I'm letting my nails breathe out so I don't have any polish on them. It's the way I'm rolling right now. I'm going to look glamorous this weekend, just not today. Anywho, so, 50 Shades Darker. You guys, first off, I want to say this. To the people that are like, these are the best books in the world. Oh my god, I love them. Christian and Anna, I almost called her Bella. I would really like to see some response on why y'all think these books are so gosh darn amazing. Because he is a controlling ass. Yes, I have not read all of the third book yet, but I read a nice, 4-page thread on one of the message boards I post on about some of the stuff that happens in that book, like him spanking her pregnant belly. And her saying the baby enjoys sex, that's disgusting, people. I would really, really like to know, what about these books is so appealing to so many people that there's even supposedly 9 months from now going to be the Christian Grey babies? Because if anything, this makes me want to put my vagina on lockdown, not wide open. This is just mind blown. Anyway, this book. It has a better storyline than the last one. I will say that much. Better storyline. It had 5 of them. There was no storyline in the last book. There is some storyline in this one. I can appreciate that. She just needed to pick one and go with it. Is it going to be the crazy girl? Is it going to be the vicious boss that or sexist boss that I guess is going to be making some huge reappearance in the next book? Is it going to be, toddler Christian and whatever? Honestly, I skipped the parts where they describe child abuse because they're describing a toddler that's the same age as my son, and I can't read about that stuff. I can't read about babies getting hurt and toddlers getting hurt and abused and asking their dead mother to wake up. That's not something I want to read. There's a reason why I haven't gotten into the Hunger Games series yet, and there's a lot of kids killing kids. I can't emotionally handle that. It stays with me, and I can't do it. So whenever James was going on about the abuse that Christian had to go through when he was a child, I will admit I just kind of grazed through those parts. Kind of like how it got to with the sex. The sex was I don't know, man, she gave him butt plugs for his birthday. What sane person wants, your own butt plug given to you for your birthday? Okay, first off, who wants one for their birthday? I don't get that. I don't, and I just, I don't know what to say. I'm sitting here, I'm reading that, and I'm like, what? Huh? Okay. And then I'm all awkward because I'll have baby O laying on the floor doing tummy time and my kids showing her how to play Star Wars, and they're like, oh, that butt plug is too big for you. What? Game over. No, I'm not gonna read about that. If that's your thing, cool beans. That's not my thing. And I know a lot of people say that, people are getting too hung up on the sex of these books. That's all these books are. There is no good storyline. Okay, his helicopter crashes. Random. Apparently, we're going to find out about whatever happened to Charlie Tango, I guess in the next book, judging by the creepy boss sulking around outside of a wedding or something. Was it the wedding? I read the first 10 pages of the third book, but then some good books came out, so I read those. We have that, and it's so random. It's E.L. James needed to pick one storyline, go with it. You've got Psycho Girl. Okay, what is that doing for us? Is it forcing what's her name? Anna. I almost wanted to call her Elena. I don't know why I wanted to call her Elena that time. I don't know why I'm Vampire Diary, Twilight people. Next I'll call her Sookie. Who knows? Sookie's actually a good role model. No, not really. I take that back. Anyway, yeah, they're forcing her to live with them. I don't get it. There's too many storylines. If you want to read these books to find out what the hype is about, go ahead, do them. Let me know. I'll email them to you. I don't know if that's something I should say or not, but hey, it's out there. You can Google it too. Like I said, I don't understand the hype. I guess it's because a lot of people are just now getting into this really, really pornographic genre. It's not so much the sex I have issues with. I have issues with the way that Anna, whatever her name is just basically treated like a second-class citizen. I don't think it's romantic the way Christian treats her. I don't think it's sexy, and I don't think it's sweet. And I think it's a really bad example to set for young girls, which, I mean, hopefully young girls aren't reading this. But then again, my aunt did give me Wifey to read when I was like 10 or 11 to shut me up when I was staying with her, because I'm one of those kids that ask a lot of questions, and I love to read, and I finished my book, so she just said, "Here, kid, read this." And I did. And I would sneak and read all my mom's books as a young child. So that's why I'm really happy that you can put a password on e-readers. That way my kid won't someday pick up 50 Shades of Kink and read that. Anyway, maybe the issue I do have is with the sex, because it's very much so out of my comfort zone. And it's not anything that I have been exposed to before. And so it just, maybe that makes me uncomfortable. I really think what it comes down to is the relationship between Christian and Homegirl, because I can't respect the character that he obviously can't respect by the way that he treats her, and I also think she's an idiot. You know, I'm sitting here, go womanhood, Spice Girls, spice up your life, girl power, but the other thing is, if a dude comes at me with a MacBook, a BlackBerry, an iPad, an Audi, and all that, oh, sure, thank you. You know, that's so nice. Maybe I shouldn't take it. That's all the argument you're going to get from me, okay? I'm not going to argue any further. But it's not something I'm going to have to worry about ever happening. Here are my thoughts. That's my thoughts on the book. If you're wanting to read them to see what they're about, go right ahead. If you're wanting to read them to actually read a good book, you're not going to find it here. There's a million different storylines. The book's way too long for all the storylines. They're so brief that there really is no depth to them at all. And the book is just so awkward and weird. I will say I noticed the editing was a lot better in this one. And for me to pick out grammar problems and misspellings, it's got to be pretty bad, because y'all read my blog, y'all know it's bad. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the book for Book Club Friday, 50 Shades Darker. Someday I'll finish the third one. Like I said, I have good books to read now, so I'm working on those. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. I am heading to Dallas for my Epic Ladies weekend, where I'm going to be in a river just floating around in circles with food and beverage. And I'm actually going to be doing it with a published author. So maybe I'll have something fun for y'all for the next Book Club Friday that her and I will discuss on the river. It's a fake river, by the way. It's not like real river, because I find this kind of gross, even though I used to go in them a lot, but I used to drink a lot more back in the day. Any hoodle. Have a great weekend, everybody. I will see y'all when I see y'all.